Today there is interesting news from the Liman direction. Here Russians press forward and are rapidly burning through their forces, attacking Ukrainians from all sides. Holding an active defense, the Ukrainian 3rd Army Corps is hitting back hard, denying the Russians new territory and taking advantage of their most exposed positions to make new significant territorial gains of their own. Russian forces continue to push towards Torske from all sides, but Ukrainian defenders from the 63rd and 60th Mechanized Brigades are defending proactively. They are preventing the enemy from consolidating or entrenching inside the settlement by targeting Russians during their deployment to the front line. In the nearby Serebryanski Forest, Russian troops have pushed deeper through its natural cover to move into Torske by maintaining as small a profile as possible and crawling past Ukrainian positions at night. However, the Russians failed to stay undetected throughout the day, and geolocated footage shows a Ukrainian tank firing at close range into their positions in the ruins of the settlement. The infiltrators tried to seek cover in the trees, but were followed by the armored vehicle and eliminated with another series of devastating shots. In another engagement involving now rarely seen armored vehicles, Ukrainian FPV drone operators destroyed 2 Russian BMP-2 infantry fighting vehicles near Terny, trying to deploy assault groups to attack Torske from the north. Both vehicles became immobilized after hitting mines, and their surviving crew members and dismounted infantry were subsequently eliminated. These BMPs were intended to support Russian assaults, but the loss of both, along with their crews, halted any momentum the Russians hoped to build in that direction. The incident further underscores the effectiveness of Ukrainian drone warfare in neutralizing even heavily armored targets before they can influence the battle, which allows the Ukrainians to control large portions of the front line, even with reduced personnel. While Torske holds some tactical value, as it would allow the Russians to finally concentrate more forces against Yampolivka and Zarychne, the Ukrainian command has made it clear they will not sacrifice their men to defend it at all costs, making a mobile and active defensive posture essential. Preserving the lives of soldiers and maintaining the combat capabilities of the brigades is prioritized over clinging to a defense line that can be moved back and held once again. Along the Russian bridgehead across the Yerebets River, the situation is a lot different as the Russians are overextended and their most vulnerable positions are constantly under heavy Ukrainian fire without Russian artillery being able to respond without exposing itself on the bank. Russian soldiers have to move 15 kilometers on foot at a crawling pace to avoid immediate detection by Ukrainian drones, making any reinforcement attempts costly and slow and any rapid response impossible. Due to this, the Ukrainians here were able to conduct a counterattack and exploit the weakness of the enemy. Ukrainian fighters from various brigades within the 3rd Army Corps recently recaptured Rydkodub, striking precisely where Russian forces were most exposed. Geolocated first-person footage shows Ukrainian assault troops moving through tree lines and clearing them of forward enemy positions before moving into the rural buildings of the village. Videos from several different soldiers show in detail how the Ukrainian operators clear basement after basement, being guided in real time by drone operators and their officers in field headquarters. After killing, wounding and capturing dozens of Russian soldiers, the Ukrainians take various enemy documents and weapons as intel and trophies and secure the area. The video also reveals the use of a ground drone system to deliver ammunition and supplies to the soldiers at night and to evacuate a wounded comrade on its way back, highlighting the adaptability of Ukrainian air and ground drone warfare tactics. Rydkodub is now fully cleared of Russian presence, and given the logistical difficulties for Russian forces needing to move artillery, drones and infantry across the river while avoiding constant Ukrainian drone surveillance, the enemy advance here has now to start from scratch. Overall, Ukrainian forces in the Liman sector are solving their issues by not only conducting an active defense and efficiently absorbing Russian attacks, but also by reclaiming ground whenever opportunities are created. This takes the initiative away from the Russians and does not give them the freedom to operate, keeping them on the back foot and preventing them from making any gains in the area. If you are against the invasion of Ukraine and you want to support the work that I am doing, consider subscribing to our own independent news website. Here you can find our exclusive strategic insights, comprehensive overviews of all fronts, and regular tactical analysis videos. By subscribing, you will not only show your support for this channel, but also help and defend independent journalism. The link to our website is in the description. Thank you for watching this report, and I appreciate everyone who stepped up to join us.